And good afternoon, everyone. We are back with the fourth day of the Valorant FirstGod Warzone tournament organized by Gamers Divongo, sponsored by TX Cream and our affiliate partner Exit Lag. It's going to be the last day of the single elimination round, four more matches to find our top 16 and go to the next round. It's going to be Team Purpose Esports Junior on the defend and Team Disband on the attack. We're going to see a peek of two. Alright, so two duelists, both sides. None of them are going for three duelists as of now, and it's the matchup again on Ascent. Well, I've seen like the most of the matches. I've only seen Ascent. Haven, I think two matches. Split was only one match, and stuff like that. People favor Ascent because of how it being a very versatile map and an easy rotation system. I don't know. They just have a thing for this map, all of them. And it's gonna be 3 seconds and a freeze time goes off. The first round is matchup is underway. It's gonna be Team Disband heading towards A side. The smoke goes down from Omen on A main, but the push is still there, and they are rushing onto the side. Deads and behind that smoke uses the paranoia, flashes out Reina, goes for the peak, but Reina bursts him out and gets two frags onto Dead Zone and Amox. Last defending players left from Purpose Esports is gonna head over to the A side from the spawn of now Sova. So I'm gonna head over to number 6, Valen, and he's gonna be the first contact for this flank coming in from A main. Let's see how he favors that. He's gonna spot them both out, goes for the shock dart. Jet dashes inside and bursts him out with a headshot onto Valen. Still a 2v3. Killjoy bot is still there, and all of them
Last
are
player
taking
standing.
their location. None of them are leaving the spot. Money Strike gets the first frag onto Levi, and iGlide goes down too, with multiple people shooting at him and a lot of bullets that he can't dodge. First round goes in the favor of Team Disband. Now, Purpose Esports here did brought down a good smoke from Dead Zone the last round, but obviously the amount of players they had in that round, they did not wait for that smoke to fade or anything, and they just pushed through it. And that Reyna, even though he was nearsighted, the Omen was too close for him to be not blind. Remember, Omen's paranoia does not blind you; it nearsights you. You can't see afar, and it's gonna be a B push coming in from Team Disband. The Jet goes on first and gets the frag onto the Purpose Esports Jet. Levi goes down. Shrey gets a frag onto Wildy. Reyna goes down with that Sheriff headshot. The Jet is still there in the corner. Gets taken out by Valen. The site is for Team Disbands, and Stunner is still waiting inside that smoke, and he swings out. The Jet is on. Sova is on the opposite side, and he drops a bit of tag onto.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my god, that jumping burst onto Iota's head, and he gets decapitated. Second round for Team Disband. By coming in from Purpose Esports Junior, and there's an op in play on the third round. That's going to be on the hands of Levi, and where is he going to go with that? Looks like he's heading over to Catwalk. Yeah, he's at Catwalk right now. He's going to peek out on mid link. Let's head over to his POV. That's number 4, and Shrey is going to be right behind him, trying to give him some support if he needs to dash out of that location. No one's going to be there yet to peek it out, and he spots him. Spots one out, and he gets spotted out too with that jiggle. But that shot wasn't quick enough. And those barriers on the walls are going to make it hard to spam him through it. He does not go for the shot, rotates over to a different position. Going to go up to Heaven and holds on to Glass Room. Smoke comes in for middle from Omen. And another one on Catwalk. And they're moving in towards Catwalk Garden. Killjoy here, taking the first angle. Garden gets smoked out. Levi gets denied from his position, and he will have to reposition, get to a different spot.
One down.
He drops to the side, goes for the peek onto Garden, but Money Strike will decapitate him instantly as soon as he peeks. Dead Zone goes down to 50 HP with that swarm grenade from Killjoy. Valen here takes out Iota on the other side of the map. Dead Zone here, still on the side. No one is aggressing yet.
Shadows traveling.
Team Disband is a lot more split up than they should be. Amox here takes out Valen, and there's no one to trade him out. And he's gonna go for Money Strike to the people flanking in from Garden, and it's just 3 fraggers left from Team Disband. Stunner, Wildy, and iGlide. The spike is getting planted, and they have the B side. It's a 3v3 retake coming in for Purpose Esports, and Amox got the first frag on the retake, and that makes it a bit more easier. 3v2. Amox down to 86 HP, clears out beam main. He needs to check this angle out, but there's no one gonna be here, and he's wasting time that he needs his teammates' help, and they're all gonna stack up. Pushing from the left, first contact on Reyna, and he doesn't get the frag. Amox gets 4 frags, and iGlide will clean it up.
One enemy remaining.
This one goes for the tap and goes for the spray down and connects, and it's gonna be the first round for Team Purpose Esports Junior. Is it gonna stick though? Is there the time? And it's gonna happen. A 2-second or 3-second deficit, man, and they would have lost it. The buy did work out for Purpose Esports, but also thinking about that, let's look at the scoreboard. Amox here is the most impactful player in the last 3 rounds from Purpose Esports, and they don't have the money again to buy, because 4 players went down last round, and there's only 1 Vandal that was carried over. That makes it a bit harder for them to buy up, and there's gonna be 3 rifles, 1. This is that full burst gun, and it doesn't shoot good if you don't scope it down. But I do like it. Jet is gonna be up there on that smoke. No one spams it yet. And Shrey here takes down Glide through the wall with a headshot. Levi takes another one on Wildy, but no one knows that Dead Zone is here yet. They are not peeking out. Now Iota has B side, and he's holding down with the Judge over there. Amox with that Bulldog at spawn. Gets a bit of info from B camera that he has put up. And let's head over to Killjoy number 9, Money Strike here, heading towards market with that spike, and his contact is going to be with Amox first. And Amox is going to hear that sound. He's going to drop that cyber cage for some cover, and Stunner here takes out Levi on A side. And they're going to move over to market again. Now Iota left alone in the site with that shotgun.
30 seconds left.
They're still taking their time. They're still clearing the angles as much as they need to. The camera goes down, which was spotted already.
Swarm grenade
Money
out.
Strike here drops another swarm grenade for them to cross over to the side. Amox is already there on the side, but gets taken out by Money Strike from
10
spawn.
seconds left.
And there's no time for him to plant, and he goes for the fight. There is still time. Money Strike will plant it. Both of them on such low HP. Dead Zone here, left alone in a 1v2 clutch. But the HP is a huge factor here right now. Jet down to 46 HP, still holding on to the angle, and he swings out with the pistol, takes him down. Creeping out from market. No info whatsoever about where Money Strike is, but he is going the right way. Will he spot him out first? It's not going to be the way. Dead Zone peeks out into Money Strike's Corsair and gets his head taken off, and that's a clean round coming in from Team Disband after that split up in the first opening frags. Now Money Strike here, even though he is playing a trapper kind of agent, I believe he has good coordination and a lot of confidence here, because he is taking angles on himself and he's not relying on his teammates. If he splits up and he goes to a different place, he can do it himself. He can survive on his own, and he doesn't need that kind of trading abilities from his team all the time. The swarm grenade goes down onto side, and it's a fight up on A main. Levi gets the first frag with his blade storm. Killjoy drops the lockdown, and they need to fall back. Levi down to 30 or some HP. But there's still a small angle left, and let's head over to Shred. Number 2's POV. One player is detained, and he's still under heaven, holding it out, and Team Disband decides to do a repositioning. And we're gonna head over to Money Strike again. He's gonna clear up mid with 2 of his other teammates, but Amox here is gonna be right there up on mid link. Will he get spotted out by that Sova Owl drone? Maybe not. Hey, they are still creeping in, no information whatsoever. And now he gets spotted out, gets a tag onto Money Strike. Dead Zone swings out with that Judge and gets him. Now Amox, that damage and that peak from him was good enough to get it to a 5v3.
30 seconds left.
Whereas Purpose Esports is actually on an eco. And Levi here will use that Blade Storm to do some damage onto iGlide, but he's gonna move out of dodge with that teleport, and he goes on to the side, and Valen and Stunner takes out Shay, and Iota clears up the side. Valen very low, tries to fall back and retreats to A main. iGlide covers him. Stunner here left alone on the side under A heaven. So Vadat comes in for recon. Doesn't spot anyone yet. Gonna be a Jet versus Jet. The Blade Storm
Lock in sight.
using that, and he gets a tap onto Stunner under heaven with that Blade Storm. Second one, iGlide goes down, straight headshots, decapitating people with those Blade Storm of his. And Dead Zone here is gonna push with that Judge and take him down, and that's gonna be the round for Purpose Esports Junior. They get the second round. They take the lead down to 1 round only. It's coming so close, and they're taking so much time. But the frags are so clean. The information are coming in for Purpose Esports on their retakes. They know where the players can be and where they should be. And Levi is gonna go again for that operator, and going over to mid catwalk for the peek onto mid link. To be honest, Levi did the biggest job the last round. He was like on what 2 or 3 frags, and now he's on top of the scoreboard for Purpose Esports. And he bought
Watching
an
here.
operator. That much confidence he has right now. He's gonna peek down
Get
mid
out of my
catwalk,
way.
but no one is gonna swing out that way. It's gonna be a B rush coming in from Team Disband. The smoke goes down, and Levi is gonna peek out from that smoke while scoped, and he's gonna
Spike
take
carrier
out
is
Eye
killed.
Glide. Shrey here with that showstopper takes down both of them. Wildy and Valen. Now Money Strike
Your
gets a
fault.
frag with that Sheriff
Sight.
onto Shrey, and
Last
Levi
player
left here
standing.
alone, but he takes out Stunner with that operator. Money Strike inside B main. It's a 1v2. Still
Recalling my
possible.
bot.
He can make it happen. But that Opper, he needs to go down. He needs to leave that angle. And Money Strike is gonna go for the spray down. It's not gonna connect, and Dead Zone. He's gonna take that frag. It's gonna be 3 and 3 on both sides, and that's a chance for them to go on to the lead, gain some momentum, and grab a bit of round difference coming in.
Here.
A catwalk peak coming out from Valen, and they're gonna wide swing, I think, on catwalk. No, they don't do that. They just wait for the bolt. Recon comes in, but as a counter bolt from the Sova from Purpose Esports is gonna spot them out, and Levi goes for the frag with that operator. Valen goes down. Stunner reacts with that, but takes down the operator. Shrey picks it up and gets back, and the hell out of dodge. He's gonna go up towards mid again. Oh, so I've been calling Killjoy Money Strike. I just pressed tabbed and it's Monkey Strike. So my apologies. And it's Shrey here with that peak or with that operator onto Stunner. He gets just one chance to jiggle peek, and Shrey takes him out, and that's gonna be a 3v4 in favor of Purpose Esports Junior. Iota still holding onto the B main. Let's head over to Eye Glide number 7 over here. He's slowly creeping inside market. He spots out Sova, doesn't wait for any more information, but that swing is gonna
30
be his
seconds
demise as Shrey is there waiting for him with that operator. Gets a headshot onto him. And Dead Zone here comes for the support for him. Again a 2v3. The flash is gonna be denied, and no one's actually peeking spawn just for the denial of them so that they don't push that place yet. And both of them are going to be on the side, and I'm going to head over to Monkey Strike again. He's going to be in Boathouse waiting for their peek, and they're going to double peek left side maybe to clear that first frag. And Wildy gets the first frag onto Amox, heals himself up, starts sucking the orb, reloads, goes for the frag again, but Shrey is going to take him out. It's a 2v1 for Monkey Strike. Deals a bit of damage onto Dead Zone, and they're going to rush him together. Shrey takes him out with 4 frags in this round after that picked up operator from Levi. He's gonna go for that operator and pick it up again. A very good opening frag coming in from Purpose Esports Junior. Their positioning walked out last round, and the people who did swing out from catwalk did not survive to actually even play the round. A good attempt from Monkey Strike last round. He did had to hold it down, but Wildy was too much exposed and he got taken out. Well, after one fight, after one frag, that he did help out. It's a very balanced scoreboard coming in from both the teams. They're all giving their 100% and an impactful performance from Levi and Monkey Strike in the last round. Now, Disband's gonna be on an eco. Like, we can't call this a full eco because they have like half armors and frenzies. Well, even after the frenzied nerf, Valorant did not get the meta out yet. This pistol is too much overpowered. It runs and guns if you can shoot it right, and it's automatic. Think about think about it. people using automatic pistols on pistol round against tap guns. And Deadzone's gonna be here the first to get the contact, and Stunner, a Monkey Strike here swings out with that frenzy, but Deadzone, will he be able to take him out? Deadzone will take out
One
Monkey
enemy
Strike. The
remaining.
showstopper comes in, Valen and I glide, blows to Speederine. Deadzone here waiting for the last guy, and he's coming in from the same angle they all did. While he's gonna take out one. Will he get any more damage done to the team?
30 seconds
Amox
left.
is on the cam waiting for him to peek out, and he's gonna peek out, gets tagged with that bolt. And gets taken out by Amox from behind the side. Generator couldn't even get past the angle. And it's gonna be a pause coming in from team. That's a pause from Team Disband. I think they're thinking out their strategies. They're taking their time, understanding where they might go. Now there's an operator in play from Stunner now on Team Disband. Let's see how that goes. And this is a close matchup, people. Let's see, put your predictions down in the chat. Who do you think is more impactful as a team? Is it going to be Team Disband, who are still trying to make that strategy work out, or is it going to be Purpose Esports thinking about how they're going to defend both the sides? And Amox here actually playing a crucial role on A. I've mainly seen Cypher play like side solo. He just traps out a position and lets go of other people to take the control elsewhere. Seems like Levi is gonna be here for the peak, and he might move out later on. We have a technical pause from Disband. I think might be some PC issue or something like that. In the meantime, let's look at the frags. Levi, even though he is impactful, the actual frags are coming in from Shrey. 2 showstoppers. I have seen him use showstoppers 2 times, and both the times he got at
Out of
least 4
charges.
frags from them, and that's like a real good usage of your abilities, if I might say so. And it's going to be a 3-man stack on B and lose sight on A, and they are going to be coming towards B. Let's head over to Rena's POV number 0. That's going to be Wildly, and he's trying to take mid with the Jet, and he's going to peek out on Catwalk, but there's not going to be anyone on the other side for Jet to take down. Still goes for the peak. Smoke comes in from I Glide for deep market. Raze drops a cluster grenade on middle for some damage, but that isn't gonna help out, and there's no damage dealt to anyone with that grenade. Valen here gets spotted out with that spy cam of Cypher. He's gonna drop out that owl drone, and that Joan is gonna start reconning, and he gets Joan goes take the drone destroyed. Okay, like someone just shot it down, and the electronics are not good, man. Come on, give Sova some time. He has to buy a drone every round. And Wild here behind that smoke, he's gonna get spotted out with that bolt.
Out of charges.
The lockdown is there
Scanning ahead.
from Monkey Strike, and Wildy here goes for the frags near CD spawn. Don't think it's gonna be a good idea, but there's someone to trade him out already, and one player
Placing
goes
swarm
on
grenade.
detention from that lockdown, and that's gonna be Amox
30 seconds
going
left.
down. Fallon on the
One
ultimate
enemy remaining.
takes down Iota, and Wild here with the support takes down Levi, who tries to go into the corner to survive from that Hunter's Fury. Looks like a clean round coming in from Team Disband. Only one player going down, and Deadzone here is in a 1v4, and I don't think he should go for this. And he switches to the pistol, and at the exact same time, iGlide peeks out and takes him down. A round again for Team Disband after a 2-round loss streak.
On my way.
They're getting back on their feet. They're still understanding how Team Purpose Esports is playing. Now let's see. It looks like a movement again, how they want to go towards A. And at the same time, If the Cypher is at A, it's gonna be a tough job, but it's not the case. It's gonna be Omen alone with the smoke. Oh, there are 3 players at A. Shrey takes down Stunner out of nowhere with a headshot while he tries to swing. And he
Still inside.
gets spotted. Levi with a bad luck from that Sova bolt. His location gets revealed and Dead Zone is already here. Behind that door, and he will take down that owl drone that will give the information of his position.
Insecto.
Now Valen here going for the plant. Spike is planted, but Dead Zone here trying to retake with his teammate. Gonna take out Monkey Strike on side with a headshot. Glide goes behind Generator, waits for his timing, waits for his angle. The Cypher is gonna
One
drop down to
enemy
side.
remaining.
Amox is taken out by Hunter Heaven, and Glide swings out from Generator and takes down Dead Zone. That's a round again for Purpose Team Disband, and the score is all tied up. It's 5-5. Who's gonna have the lead on the first half? Who's gonna have a small bit of advantage going on to the other side when the sides are switched? And in the meantime, if you are liking the matchups, if you are liking the stream, please do hit a subscribe on our channel, share the stream, like the video, and go over to our Facebook for any notifications, any updates that you might need about the tournaments, the players that are progressing to the next round, the players who have gotten eliminated. All the information are there on Facebook. You can go ahead and check those out whenever you want to. And Glide here takes a TP and he goes on to Boathouse, gets denied, regroups with his players. And that owl drone from Sova is not gonna spot anyone out on B main, but there's 4-man stack from Team Disband on
Bot
mid,
coming back.
and they understood taking middle is the purpose of their round. And Stunner here takes down Levi while he peeks out from mid market. And Valen here uses that recon to spot out anyone that he can for Glide, and that gives Glide the information that he needs to push onto the side, which angle might have someone, which angle might not. Iota's bolt gets destroyed, and in that moment the push comes in from Team Disband. It's 5-man, they're still alive. Amox alone on the side, doesn't get to take down anyone. Stunner reacts with that operator and he's gonna be taken out. Dead Zone here gets a frag onto Monkey Strike, but it's a 3v3. 2 people at Boathouse. Valen still alive with those shock bolts of his, and he's gonna get his recon up in 10 seconds. But are he gonna survive 10 seconds? Are they gonna be alive for that bolt to hit? And Stunner here gets spammed down to 30 HP by Dead Zone. The bolt is gonna spot him out. He's gonna dash inside Boathouse. Valen here takes out Iota coming in from the left swing, and Dead Zone is left alone in a 1v3. What's gonna be the case? He will swing out. He swings out, takes out one, takes out the second one, and he's Stunner's left alone with an operator. He's got 5 bullets left, and he's gonna do that. He's gonna get the 4th frag of the round and take down Stunner, but there's not enough time, and it's gonna be a round for Disband. A huge impactful performance coming in from Dead Zone. Let it be
Last
like 1
round
second
in the
earlier
half.
and they would have gotten the round. It would have been a round for Team Purpose Esports Junior. It came down to the clock for Team Disband, and they did stall Purpose long enough for them, for the fuse to go off, and the spike gets blasted. Now at the same time, Shrey, as much as he is doing, it's not working out, and in the other side, Team Disband have switched their pace and they have moved over to a more information play. They're waiting for that information that they can get, and small
Placing
angles
bomb
that they are peeking while they have more than one player. No one's splitting up, everyone's on a double stack, everyone's trading each other's frags out, and only Jet from Disband is left alone. Stunner with that operator, he's just holding out A main for any aggression that comes in, but there's not gonna be any because Cypher is left alone on A side, and he got his trap set up. He's not gonna go aggressive because he doesn't need to. Cypher spots out Valen, gives the information over to Dead Zone that someone's already inside garden, and Valen falls back. with his life, and they're gonna peek out middle together. Levi does have the blade storm. Shrey here with a nice headshot on the glide with that sheriff.
Get out of my
I
way!
did not get to see that, but Monkey Strike is gonna walk out with the Vandal and take out Shrey inside market. Stunner uses
30
his blade
seconds
storm to
left.
take out Levi. Well, though Levi had his blade storm of his own, but that did not work out for him. Monkey Strike here goes for the frag again, deals a bit of damage onto Dead Zone, takes a bit of damage and falls
One
back.
enemy remaining.
Wildy here with a nice headshot onto Amox, gets decapitated. Dead Zone replying with the trade. It's a 1v3 again. He did it once before. Will he be able to do it again? Gets tagged out by that recon bolt.
Revealing area.
Uses the teleportation. Goes inside side and he is in this. Oh, got the timing. He did survive the first few frags that like first few damage that he is getting.
Switching sides.
And it's gonna be team disband. See, Shrey and Dead Zone, they are doing all the impact they can from Team Purpose Esports, but at the same time, Iota needs to get himself back on the scoreboard. His bolts are on place, his shock darts are on place, but the fragging, the dueling with other players, that's not happening in his favor. As is at the same place on Team Disband, everyone is very confident in dueling and they are going for the frags whenever they need to. But Purpose Esports, they need to get a bit more coordination going on. Iota, come on man, get some fire going on, get some frags going on, and I think that's all they would need. Finally, a game that's interesting to watch. That's right, Rohit. I have been casting the games for 3 days. I think we had one or two games that went close. The last day that Nefa match that we played, and Nefa was playing 4-man, and they actually won the match. Other than that, I think this is the only match that has been going on so far, and it's a good scoreboard that they're fighting. Both of them are fighting. Team Disband win. Well, I'll take that into consideration, that prediction, Debojyoti, but I don't know who's gonna win yet. I'm not taking Purpose Esports out because they have the coordination that they need, but the fragging is not happening in their favor. So we have a technical difficulty coming in from someone on Team Disband. We're gonna do the pause for that bit of a time. Let's head over and talk to you guys. Tell me, how have your day been going? Have you been enjoying this tournament that we have been doing for the last 3 days? This is gonna be the single elimination round, and the action has just started. We have quarterfinals, we have semis and stuff, and I never actually casted like qualifiers, so I believe it's a thing that in qualifiers teams get against each other. It's like a 13-10 scoreline or something, like 13-2 scoreline, 13-3 scoreline. Matches end up fast. But the actual action, that happens when the quarters happen. And I'm very excited for that, because I have seen some like amazing players do some incredible plays. It's gonna be fun. And in the meantime, let's talk about Gamers the Bongo and how they are thanking again and again PX Crim for sponsoring this event and making it possible, and our affiliate partner Exit Lag for the boost and the help that they gave us. Master system is so bad in this tournament. No was Noob and Pro teams was Pro team. Well, that is not bad, because it shouldn't be like that. I think the format is made up in random for the qualifiers. There's nothing like chosen teams are playing against chosen teams. But in the meantime, this is like single elimination. It's qualifiers, so both teams are like whatever teams there are, they are gonna fight to get to the quarters, and that's where the actual action happens.
Watching here.
That's true, Debojyoti, and that's the exact thing that I like from Team Disband. They are not letting any player go alone. If one player gets shot at, the other player is there to always trade him out, and that is helping them on the long run. At the same time, Purpose Esports is heading towards B. They are blocked off with that Omen smoke. Are they gonna wait it out and make it happen to B again? Because they are not doing that. They're gonna rotate from spawn towards A. Wait, yeah, that's true. It's totally automated and it's not in the hand of the organizers. Now, that tripwire did get spotted, and they are waiting for that cipher to be there, and no one's there to actually resist him on A main. Iota is going to line up his recon bolt. Waits for his teammates call out. Levi here on the first contact. Raze drops his boombot to clear out A main Cubby. And Levi is going to dash onto the side. Shrey takes out Valen on side while he peeks out. Levi clears out under Heaven. He's not yet going to go up on Heaven, but he knows that someone might be coming from that angle and no one actually spotted out. Monkey Strike, that was weird. He just jumped onto the side, leaping to his death, and Levi here takes down two of the players from Team Disband. A very nice spray down coming in from Frenzy. A Frenzy can be sprayed. It's like it has a spray pattern. Like it's actually possible. And Team Disband here gets wiped off the scoreboard, and that's gonna be Purpose Esports Junior getting the first pistol round in their favor. And the scoreboard is close. It's just a 1 round deficit. They can make it happen. Purpose Esports, even though they are struggling, even though Iota is not doing the duel game, but he's still helping out his teammates the best way that he can with those bolts. And the last bolt that he did actually helped out Levi in spotting out Valen, because he did not know when he was dashing onto the site where the Sova was on A side. Now Levi here moving towards A main again, waits for the bolt to go, and the bolt will get taken out. The information comes in to dead zone, and he's gonna smoke out A main, and all of them Purpose Esports are coming inside the smoke. The Sova Owl drone goes out for the recon, but spots no one. And now Valen peeks out, takes that drone down, and they decide to rotate. Not yet aggress onto a side that they know is heavily stacked, and that's a good call. Cluster Grenade comes in, and Monkey Strike is gonna go up in flames, and that's gonna be middle cleared out, and they're gonna be taking that angle. Now Levi here gets back flanked
Blocking sight.
from middle. Behind that smoke is Wildy, and he's gonna swing out with his classic, but the Singer is far more powerful with a lot more fire rate, and Levi is gonna take him out. Stunner here gets a frag onto Amox, and it's a judge. It's a 1v3. They have 2 guns right now, and Levi is gonna take out Stunner with that judge. He's got enough HP right now. Dashes back onto the side right in front of the eyes of Iglad, and he couldn't do anything about it. Iglad is gonna smoke out spawn, but the information is still not there. All 3 of them are at the site right now. Will Levi push this smoke? If he does that, he's gonna be wrong, and Glide is gonna do exactly the thing that they wanted. He's gonna walk inside the smoke, and Levi is gonna be waiting there for him. That's another round for Purpose Esports. The score is all tied up. Shrey, Levi, and Dead Zone doing all the hard work, but Amox and Iota being there for the recon support that they need, for the Sentinel support that they need to survive until the end of the round. Now a buy coming in from Team Disband, and this is going to be the round that I'm looking out for. This is going to be the round where Disband has to put a foot down, tell them that no, we're not out yet, no, you're not letting you have that confidence, neither the momentum. Levi is going to be on Blade Storm with that Singer, rushes onto B side, smokes out Market, smokes out Garage, closes the door, and takes out Stunner because he was already tagged, and goes on to the side for that fight with Valen, and he's gonna get swarmed by 3 players of Purpose Esports, and he goes down.
Spike planted.
The site is Purpose Esports. Even though the buy is there, it's a 3v4 again in favor of Purpose Esports.
They found my wire.
Team Disband setting up for the retake. Monkey Strike drops a bot down for any distraction that he might help with. And Amox is still yet not peeking out. He knows that bot is there and he is not gonna peek out yet. Now when he peeks out, iGlide is not there to support the boathouse frag, and they are slowly falling back. They understand they need those guns back on the other round. Is Purple Esports gonna go for the exit frags and they are gonna move out of market? I don't want Team Disband losing these guns, and Amox is gonna swing out and take out iGlide. A bad positioning for him to keep on to, and Wildy is gonna survive with only one Vandal, and the money is not in place for Team Disband. Valen thinks about buying up, but not a good choice because that Vandal on Wildy is gonna be everything that they have this round, and that Vandal needs to shine. Well, Wildy as a duelist, he's playing Arena, but being in the front, that's a duelist's main job. And if you don't use your utilities that you have to clear out the place for your teammates, it doesn't mean anything to actually use it. So I haven't seen Wildy use flashes too much, but there's a double smoke coming in on market, and Wildy here goes for the ballsy play. Will he go out through the smoke and peek out on Shrey, because he's right there on the corner? Is Wildy gonna check that? And he is not gonna. Shrey is gonna blow him apart, but Valen is there to trade that out. Valen goes on to take a headshot onto Shrey. Stunner here with his Blade Storm makes it 2v2, but he is down to very low HP and he's gonna get taken out by that shock dart.
Bot coming back.
It's Monkey Strike left alone in a 1v2. No armor, a automatic pistol, and a dream to clutch it out.
Scanning ahead.
Heads over to Heaven. Iota and Amox taking on to the side. Amox is gonna wait for that peak. Monkey Strike
Player standing.
it will take out Amox with a cyber cage in his hand. And Iota's gonna be left alone behind Garage. And he will go for the reload. And Monkey Strike swings out again, drops him down to 76 HP. He's got 8 bullets left in his gun, and Monkey Strike swings out right, and he's gonna get decapitated while that frenzy does its job. And that's a retake, a eco round coming in, and a 1v2 clutch from Monkey Strike.
Calculated.
A huge impactful round, a crucial round as a matter of fact. And the way the Valorant calls it, it's a thrifty round.
Turret out of charges.
This is the most intense match I've casted in Valorant, because I haven't casted much in Valorant. But if this is the way that quarters and semis are gonna go, I am all ready to cast the action for you guys and for me to have fun too, because not just only I'm casting it for you guys, it's even I get to learn a lot, even I get to understand this game every day more and more, and
Alarm bot.
players' abilities, skills, it gives a very, their skills is the main thing that is making these rounds happen, right? So when you see the real skills players, you also get the energy to give you guys the action that I can, provide you. And it's gonna be another pause coming in from Purpose Esports. And let's talk, chat. Tell me how you guys feeling today, and must be the most intense match we have streamed, right? And in the meantime, it's unpaused and we are back with the action. I can't wait to get into this. I have no other things right now to focus on, because this matchup is the most interesting thing I've seen in a long time. Now Monkey Strike here is at B with his trap setup, but Purpose Esports is moving towards mid. Mid lane gets smoked out by iGlide, but they're not going to wait for it. Raze drops his boombot down for the recon, and they're going to peek out from the smoke. But there's an operator on the other side. I'm going to head over to Stunner here. Number 8. He's going to have a lot of people in his crosshair. he peeks out the right time, and they are gonna move back towards B for a 5-man rush from B main. Iota Amox regroups, and no one cares to take middle. All of them are creeping inside B main right now, but the traps are there. The moment they swing out, the information will be relayed onto the other team. Team Disband will know that they are coming in. The cluster grenade goes down, and Wildly here with the first frag swings out of dodge with after taking out Shrey. Stunner here still waiting, and he's not gonna get anyone because 4 of the players are already on the side. Dead Zone takes out Wildly, and the side is Purpose Esports. It's gonna be a 4v4 again,
30
a
seconds
retake
left.
that needs to happen
Spike
from Team
planted.
Disband if they wanna survive and if they wanna keep that money for the next round. Now Levi here inside the smoke waits for any aggression. Whoever comes through that smoke is gone. Valen gets his recon bolt ready, drops it out for the information that they need. Levi gets spotted out. First frag goes on for Valen, second one for him. Goes for the third one, but Dead Zone will take him out. Dead Zone goes for the third, and
Last player standing.
that's a
One
frag from
enemy
Amox,
remaining.
and Monkey Strike will ultimately go get it. But is there time? And there's gonna be enough time for the fuse to go down, and that's gonna be a round for Team Disband. They again come back to the lead. They pick up the operator, and look at Monkey Strike. He has the lockdown now, and they can play another retake and push everyone out of sight whenever they want to. I want to imagine
Can I get this? Thanks.
a lockdown on the market, a liver wall. He's gonna be there. Players are retaking B. All of them are on site. No one can destroy the lockdown. How is it gonna feel with 4 players detained on B side?
Alarm bot
I've
out.
seen that thing on my like matchmaking and stuff, and it is like hilarious. Dead Zone is gonna smoke out both mid link and mid market. Denies the positioning for Team Disband. Valen here with the Hunter's Fury doesn't deal any damage whatsoever, but he still uses it without the information of who's on the other side. Now Stunner here has a lot of ground on A main, and he's gonna get some contact. Players are moving towards him with a knife in their hand. Are they gonna predict that someone's there? And there's 5 people peeking him at the same time. Stunner gets one, instantly runs the hell out of dodge. Shrey goes down without knowing that someone's gonna be there. Stunner repositions to heaven, and if someone swings out of here without any flash or anything, it's not gonna go well for them. Now, where is the Rana? From
30 seconds
I
left.
Glide here goes out and takes down Levi through the smoke. Iota takes out Stunner. The spike is getting planted. I Glide is gonna wait it out, let the plant happen. It's a
Spike
4v3 coming in. Disband has the man advantage. It's gonna be Purpose Esports with the disadvantage of numbers. And look at Monkey Strike. He's flanking. He's gonna catch off Iota. He's not watching behind him. Drops down the bot for information. Both the players
One
under
enemy
heaven
remaining.
stuck there. iGloud takes out one. Dead Zone is gonna double frag him, and that's gonna be Monkey Strike cleaning up the round, and that's the 10th round for Team Disband. 2 more rounds left for them to get onto the match point, and 3 rounds left to win it out and be one of the top 16 for the Valorant FirstGod Warzone tournament. Now the operator is picked up again, and that's gonna be going onto the hands of Stunner, who did incredible positioning last round, and the way Team Disband actually puts up
Placing
that
swarm
operator
grenade.
into a spot is actually helping
Placing
them get the
alarm bot.
frags in the beginning of the
Recalling my
round,
bot.
and because he's a jet,
Alarm bot
he can
out.
get the first frag and get out of dodge as soon as he wants to, using his dashes and jumps and stuff like that. But at the same time, Purpose Esports, they are doing the right thing. They are not being over aggressive, and they are rotating. They're getting information out that they need before they're going on to a site. And it's gonna be a push coming in towards a B. Monkey Strike goes inside B main and takes out Shrey with the information from Cypher and Levi here takes out Monkey Strike with a aggression that was not needed. Nick is one tapped by that Sheriff.
Cover going out.
Amox here waiting on Catwalk to double peek it. They're gonna drop a tripwire up on Catwalk. And Amox behind everyone else. iGlide drops, Dead Zone drops the smoke. Amox knew that there's gonna be someone on Catwalk. That's why he dropped the tripwire, and they're gonna be rushing market all together with Frenzies and Sheriffs. Stunner here takes the first flag onto Levi. Wildly gets one onto Dead Zone, but Iota takes the operator
Last player
down.
standing.
Wildly is left alone, but no one knows the
30
information
seconds
of
left.
iGlide. He goes for the fight, but he's gonna get taken out by Stinger. How did that even happen? He had a Phantom. That Stinger actually outplayed him.
কি রে চারটে ম্যাচ না হ্যালো
Difficulties. People asking me questions when I don't need to. And Valen here is gonna be Stunner again up on operator, up on A main, and he's gonna be having that owl drone as his backup, as his information, and Shrey is gonna hear that owl drone sound. He's not gonna go for the peak. And there's a drone coming in from Iota on the B side. He tags out Monkey Strike, and he's gonna use his Hunter's Fury to get the tag onto him, but no damage dealt. Well, that Hunter's Fury did not work out the way he wanted to. I think his bow was not powerful enough at this point of time, but it's gonna be Shrey again rotating towards A. And we're gonna head over to Amox's POV while they are taking mid catwalk. Levi here will go for the first swing onto Garden, and he's gonna find Valen on the other end of the crosshair. Levi is still waiting for that double peak on catwalk, and they're ready to swing.
Shock dart.
Valen here drops a shock dart and drops the HP down to 50, and that's a disadvantage right now. Paranoia goes in and he's flashed. iGlove takes out Levi. Valen here rushes back towards Garden, and the spike is getting planted. A site is actually Purpose Esports. It's the 3v4 retake coming in for Team Disband. Monkey Strike here is going to play a crucial role in this matchup. Valen knows that there's someone up on catwalk still waiting, and they're going to use that Killjoy. All the angles on A side is going to be taken out. Anyone stays inside and they're going to get detained. They're going to go on to A main Cubby, and that's the only location that Team Disband is going to expect them. One player gets detained. Valen here waits for his teammates to push on to the side. Stay with the showstopper, takes out Monkey Strike. Valen goes huge, takes 2 down. Shrey and Dead Zone. Iota left alone in a 1v2 with a low HP, and he's gonna go down to Valen. A 4th frags, and the round comes in for Team Disband, and it's gonna be the match point for them. What a performance coming in. What a retake. I told you guys about this exact same thing when they need it. If a lockdown is put up in the right location, that denies the planters, so they have to head out of sight. And that's a huge retake advantage that came in for Team Disband. Incredible usage of abilities coming in, the way they are communicating with each other, the way they are waiting for each other's peaks, the way they are trading it out. I'm enjoying it. And Purpose Esports coming in every round. They are trying to make it happen, but something's falling apart. We're gonna head over to Shrey here up on A main, who's gonna go for the first flag, and iGlide takes him out with that peak. And that's gonna be a 4v5 in the beginning of the round within 10 seconds. Team Purpose Esports stacked on middle. Star here gets a pixel peek out of Iota, goes on to Blazestorm, takes out Levi, who dashes towards him.
Enemy remaining.
That's why Monkey Strike taking down Amox, and Dead Zone left alone in a 1v4, and a dream to clutch this out and to survive. Dead Zone takes out one, but iGlide is gonna spam him through the smoke, and Team Disband gets the victory. A well-deserved victory coming in from them, and they're gonna move on to be the top 16. We're gonna be right back. Don't go anywhere. The next matchup is gonna be for High Five versus XRGB, and this is Valorant FirstGod Warzone tournament. And let's talk about the scoreboard a bit before I go. And looking at
Thank you,
Shrey
admins.
here, he's gonna be up on 20 frags. The actual
Have a great evening, admins. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
they are thanking us, and I appreciate that, guys. And I can't talk back to you, but thank you so much for your appreciation. And Shrey here actually was the main player who was taking the rounds up on Purpose Esports in the beginning of the matchup. But that momentum fell apart well down the road, and that was actually not the thing that Purpose Esports needed, because he was giving them the confidence, the morale boost that they needed by getting those flags, and that actually fell apart at the later stage of the match. And at the same time, Monkey Strike and Eye Glide going off huge in the middle part of the match, and Stunner here with his incredible operator frags, and that's going to be a well-deserved victory for Team Disband. They're going to move over to the top of 16. Next matchup is going to be High Five against XRGB, and I'm going to be right back after getting my throat a bit wet because it's very dry right now. I need some time off. All right, guys, see you soon. Give us a bit of time. It's going to be from 5. What a matchup to be one of the top 16 between Purpose Esports Junior and Team Disband. Team Disband did clinch it out on the end, but Purpose Esports gave a good resistance to them, and I appreciate how they fought until the end to make it out, but it did not happen. And this is the FirstGod Warzone tournament organized by Gamers the Bongo, sponsored by TX Scrim and our affiliate partner Exit Lag. And this is going to be the matchup between High Five and XRGB. XRGB defending in the beginning and High Five attacking. We have a 2 duelist set up on both teams. Omen a must peak in competitive games nowadays, that I have noticed. Even though nerf came in, people did not care about that. Omen has the ability to draw out the match for so long that it's a must peak for anyone nowadays. And who's going to be the star player? Anyone knows here any players in these teams? Because I don't. I'm just trying to recognize all of them, and it looks like going to be a attack coming from High Five. The freeze time gets cancelled. Realm with the cluster grenade will throw it out, and that's gonna deal a lot of damage to High Five, and they are pushing back. Rena and Breach down to 50 HP. Omen sets up the smoke for their teammates. Heading over to 9 Alpha here, who's stuck behind that smoke, and Breach is gonna be ready with his concussion and everything. Rem drops a boom bot down, and the denial again coming in from Joy Masquerade with that A main smoke, and they're gonna be forced to rotate with no information whatsoever on A side. And it's a 4v4 right now. But look at Zaps. He's behind those stairs. No one knows about him, and they're walking up right behind him. Rena won't spot him walking just in front of him. 0-2 will take out Realm on Catwalk. Zaps is still holding with that trigger discipline. He's going to take out Alpha while he's trying to go towards Catwalk. He's going to get that sound cue. Now Zaps moving towards 0-2, and 0-2 is looking down at the ground for some reason. And Zaps is going to take out 0-2, and that's Joy left in a 1v2 with the spike on his back and a 50 HP.
10
And
seconds
that's
left.
10 seconds left, and I don't think he's gonna go for it. But he does go for it. It's a pistol round. That does not matter much. And he's gonna get taken out by Zaps from Garden. Zero 2 kind of had some technical problems last round because he was aiming down at the ground. I don't think ground's where the enemies are, so there must be some problem with him. I think it's all good with him now. And they're going to be moving towards A again. Looking at 0-2 and High Five, Rana, if he pops off this match, it's going to be good enough for them. The cluster grenade is in hand for Realm. Cypher is going to spot them out with that grenade, and Rana goes down to 5 HP, gets taken out by Greeny with that push. Realm supports him and takes him out. Shrinky will react, but he will also get taken out in the meantime. Bitter here
One enemy
against
remaining.
Vedant on B main is gonna drop that boom bot, and Bitter with that jump and spam onto the head of Vedant. That's gonna be the second round for XRGB. And it's gonna be a buy coming in from High Five, all 5 rifles. Half armor on Alpha and Vedant. And a Spectre on Joy, and it's not gonna be 5 rifles. But he does have a bit of money to buy it up. I believe he's not going for it. He can't get armor with his buy, so I think he's thinking about having a Spectre on his hand rather than using a rifle without any armor. Heading over to Alpha again, who's holding on A main. Let's head over to Zaps. That's number 3, and Realm is going to be right in front of 2 other people. He's going to spam through the smoke, and Realm gets out of dodge. He's going to go for the spam on A main, and Alpha will fall back, regroup with his teammates to get this A push going on.
Here.
Now Vedant here left alone at B main against 2 enemies. That might go for him. Omen progressing from catwalk, getting a bit of ground control, a bit of map knowledge that's going on right now about where the players are, and Realm will peek out at the right time. Joy will go down to a headshot from that Spectre. Shinchan here answers onto the agent that was already on the site on A. Alpha will go down. And now Drena
Last player
gets to
standing.
know about Realm, and he will get peeked off by Shinchan after that raid happens. Third round for XRGB, a good economy build up. Enough money to buy as many weapons as they want. And High Five's gonna be at a tight spot right now. I believe they shouldn't go for the buy right now. Gonna be echoing for the next matchup, and we're gonna have one Spectre on the hand of Joy. Is he gonna use that? And Bitter here is now alone. Last few rounds, Raze was here to cluster grenade aim in, and that was actually denying a lot of ground
Blocking sight.
for the people over there. And he's gonna peek out through the Jet smoke. Jet dashes out of the place, and Amen is gonna get zerged very soon. Bitter here goes onto the site. Alpha will take him out with that Sheriff. The Judge did not work out, and the rotation comes in from Team XRGB. It's a 4v5, and they have the site. They did not go for the plant yet. Now the plant is happening. Greeny here gets taken.
Shadows traveling.
Greeny here gets taken out by Realm, and Shrinky is gonna get a frag onto Realm.
Last player standing.
Shinchan trades 2-0-2, and Vedant go down. It's a 2v1 for Zaps, and he will also get taken out by Shinchan. That's gonna be the fourth round in the favor of XRGB. Shinchan with his snaps, man, he's doing a crucial performance in the matchup right now. The retakes that are happening on his back.
I need this. Thank you.
At the same time, 0-2 from High Five is trying to make it happen. Alpha did do a good distraction and a good frag onto Bitter last round, but the thing is, it was an eco. They did get the money for the plant, and it's gonna be 5 rifles now with full armors, and there's gonna be an op on Bitter, and he's gonna use that to peek out from Catwalk, and there's no one's gonna be on the opposite side. Let's head over to number 8. That's a Vedant. Showstopper on his back, goes for the frag. Realm takes down 2 of them after getting taken out by Joy. Bitter here takes down Shrinky from on top of the Catwalk box. Shinchan here answers back. 0-2 left alone in a 1v3. Bitter will try and smoke. And a good tap coming on to Bitter from 0-2.
One enemy
And
remaining.
another one onto Zaps, and it's a 1v1. Suddenly it's all falling apart. Greeny is close by. But will he go for that aggression, or will he wait it out? 0-2. Heading back to the spawn. Rushing towards the other side. Greeny has no idea where he can be or where he is.
It's triggered.
Now, a misread coming in from Greeny. He believes that it might be still A, but he has a camera, and he did not spot that 0-2 was hugging the wall. Now he's
30
gonna spot him
seconds
out. Now he knows that it's gonna be B, and he's gonna go for that retake. It's a 1v1, both of them on 100 HP, but Greeny has that armor advantage, which 0-2 does not.
Planet.
But you only take one bullet on the head to connect with this Vandal for him to take down Greeny. And Greeny here slowly creeping towards the stairs. 0-2, will he check at the right time? Will he know that he's onto the site already? He's not picking out the left side. Now he will, and he will spot him out, but Greeny will take him out. The spray rate not correct for 0-2. Another round for XRGB. Round difference going up to 5 rounds. Now High Five, they have to think of a better strategy rather than losing players in the beginning of the round. Shinchan and Realm are doing a good job into getting the frags on the beginning.
Yes,
That is giving
this
them a
should do.
man advantage, but in the end, if it falls apart like that, the way 0-2 just took down 2 of High Five's teammates, Zaps and Shinchan, that did make it go to a 1v1. Greeny did clutch it out at the end, but it could have gone the other way.
Unleash your
And now look at that camera, dude. This camera, I saw this last day too. This is like too overpowered, and
Camera taken.
they are gonna spot it out before the round that it's gonna be
Trigger.
B.
Tripwire destroyed.
Greeny and Zap holding down B main. The smoke comes in, denies the positioning for high five.
They will cover.
Realm here pushed up a lot on a catwalk, and 0-2 is gonna get the first frag onto Zaps. He's gonna flash it out, go for the peek out. The flash gets taken out. Bitter here with his Blaze Storm gonna take out Alpha somewhere else. And another flash. The Cypher is blind, but he's not revealing his position. Then Greeny will take out Shrinky and Vedant, and 0-2 will answer back. Look at his positioning. He used that dismiss but did not jump onto the site yet, and he's on a 1v2 now. There's one coming from B main, and he's gonna take him out. Last player on B side. That's gonna be Shinchan, and he's looking the different way. He does not need to look that way. And that's gonna be an ace coming in from 0-2. What a performance. What are those frags that he just got? People are looking at the wrong angles at the wrong time, and 0-2 is just using that advantage and his rate of fire with that ultimate of his. 13 frags, and that's the first round for high five. And that's all on 0-2. XRGB now back to the strat of Realm, throwing that cluster grenade down on A main, and that's gonna tag down 0-2 to 95 HP. Omen here with that Spectre is gonna get information up on middle.
Cover going out.
Jet rotate backs and regroups with their team. At the same time, Bitter here is gonna get a frag, otherwise get taken out, and that's gonna be 0-2 taking him out, and Bitter with a bad timing on that jump. Head over to Greeny, and he's gonna be concussed by his own teammate Shinchan. Here takes one but gets taken out by Joy, and it's a 5v2,
planted.
4v2 in favor of high five.
Last player
And
standing.
Green is gonna get taken out by Joy, who was up in heaven already, keeping that angle of the map clear. Zaps is gonna take a frag onto Joy. It's a 1v3. Two players are on low HP. It's a doable, but will he go for it? They do have the money to buy up on the next round. He's gonna smoke out A main. Two of the players are gonna be up on A main. Needs to clear under heaven as soon as possible. He's gonna jump onto the site. Realm here peeks out and takes out Zaps, and that's gonna be Vedant with the ending frag of the round. 0-2 gaining their second round and making the round difference go to 3 rounds only. The last round was not on 0-2's shoulder, because even though he did get one frag, I believe it was Joy and Vedant, Alpha, they are the ones who got the site last round, and a good performance from them too on this roundup. And 0-2 is gonna wait for that camera. He knows that angle can be there. Zaps here behind that smoke with a wall, behind that wall with a smoke in his hand. He's gonna pop that out. That's an intuition play coming in from Zaps. And Bitter here against Alpha, and Alpha is gonna take out that machine gunner Ares on catwalk, and we're gonna head over to Zaps, and he's gonna be left alone in a site where that's getting attacked, and he's gonna get taken out, even though that was so close. If you throw that flash out, if you blow that up, there's no chance that you're gonna get back to it. Greeny here with that sheriff tries to get a frag onto Joy, and he's gonna use that paranoia to move on to the side. 0-2 with the connect onto Shinchan. Green is still waiting for that frag. And he's still waiting for one head to come out of that angle.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Still gonna
Last
be there.
player standing.
Waits for the smoke to go out. Greeny goes out the smoke. It's a 1v2. Shinchan knows he's there and he heard the sound and that reacts back. So we have Shrinky on high 5 as the breach, Shinchan on XRGB as the breach. I was a bit confused about that, but now I'm not. High 5 get their third round and a lot of momentum on their team now. They know what they're doing. They understand XRGB strategies now. The way they need to aggress, the timing that they need to make up while pushing onto the site. But it's going to be an A push again and no one is contesting A main this time. Alpha and Vedant is going to go ahead forward.
Begins.
With this 3 duelist setup, 0-2 is going to go on his ultimate. Shrinky here crosses the door but almost spots out Alpha. Now Greeny here with the jump onto the side takes down the planter. That's the round falling apart. Zaps was always there and he teleported onto the Tetris. That's a round for XRGB. A miscommunication. The going for the spike plant was not the right call there and players were too close
I need this.
to him
Thank you.
for that to happen. Greeny here with that awesome movement coming on. He just jumps onto the side, sprays down the spike planter, and all of the rest of the team comes in and takes every one of them off. Now 0-2 is here doing all he can do. Take this matchup in their favor, and Realm here again with that cluster grenade. It's gonna get thrown towards A main. And no one's gonna get tagged by that. Now an operator is in play from Alpha. And Shinchan over
Get
here.
out of my way.
Shrinky over here is going to be near that A main and he's going to get spotted before he spots out Realm. Realm goes huge, takes down 2 on A main. Greeny here takes out Alpha on Catwalk and it's a play towards A. And he throws a cluster grenade and that pushes the attackers back to Catwalk. It's a 2v3 now, 0-2 and Joy.
Last player
0-2 again
standing.
pushing inside through the smoke, takes out Shinchan. Zaps is going to take out Joy and that's a 1v2 come in the hands of 0-2. Will he be able to do it? He knows that the raise is here. He knows that someone will be here. Will he check that angle? He will. And that's the heal coming in for him. He starts sucking that orb. Goes for the spike. But Joy does not know that it's not on him. He's going to move towards A. Now 0-2 has enough time to move over to B. Joy
have
is
the
also
spike.
rethinking. Looks like 0-2 is not going to make it so complicated. And he's going to go straight up towards A. Now the
30
flash
seconds
sound
left.
comes in for Joy. It's for Zaps. 0-2 is gonna close down the garden door. He goes for the plant. Zaps paranoias him with the flash. They go for the duel. 14 seconds left on the clock. 0-2 needs to swing and he will do exactly that. But Zaps will be waiting with his crosshair on his head and he's gonna decapitate 0-2. And that's the 7th round in favor of XRGB. A 4-round lead gained back again. Incredible read coming in from Zaps. Even though there was so much time, he read that right and he went to A and 0-2 came exactly there. That was their demise. 0-2 on 20 frags, trying to do it all onto him. Now Greeny and Realm from XRGB are doing a crucial job in holding out A. Realm is going to be again up on A main with that cluster grenade of his, but they are not going to be going this way. Server number 9, that's going to be Alpha with a sheriff in his hand. Omen is going to smoke it out, but he knows that Omen stays there. He goes for the peek, and Zaps will take out Shrinky inside the smoke. The boombot goes down. Greeny switches his position, closes the market door. B-man gets smoked out again. And the operator trying to get frags behind B.
Our spikes down.
And he's gonna get one onto Alpha. 1 bullet left in the clip. Is that gonna be a frag? Is that gonna be a miss? Oh my god, what was that? Bitter Joy just TP'd inside Bitter's crosshair and that was upsetting. That was disappointing.
Last round before the switch.
Incredible hold up from Bitter with that operator up on Catwalk. And now the call comes in. to peek out on catwalk. They know that operator is gonna be exactly there, but Bitter switches his position. He's gonna go up near mid. That operator is passed on to Realm on catwalk, and he's gonna have breach on his back. I'm gonna head over to number 3. That's Realm picking up on catwalk. Now look at Bitter. He's gonna push inside B with that dash of his, but gets taken out by 0-2. Goes a bit over aggressive, and that's gonna make him pay with his life. Zapsir takes out Shrinky. It's a 4v4 again. But them pushing onto the side at the wrong time did not work out. Cypher is still there on the corner. Greeny takes out Vedant, and that's Joy left alone in a 1v3. And he's gonna take out 1. He's gonna take out 2. Greeny goes down. Realm here with that cluster grenade thrown towards the stairs. He won't know that Joy actually walked out of the situation. Now he's gonna get the information, and Joy gets over him and taps him out. He's gonna have that spike, and he's moving to a different space. He's moving to fake it out for Shinchan. The HP is still there on Joy and on Shinchan. Now who's gonna win the duel? That's the question it comes down to. Joy with an incredible hold up on B and 4 frags. 30 seconds left on the clock. Joy here moving towards the side. Not making any sound cues yet. Now he drops onto the side, clears out boathouse, goes for the plant. Shinchan will hear it, moves towards the stairs. He's gonna go for the boathouse, and that's gonna be Shinchan gaining the ground on him and getting him off guard. 9th round for Team XRGB. Shinchan going to pick up this operator where it was. Decides not to do that. Enough money on them to actually buy it out. A 6-round lead, 0-2, trying his best along with Joy and Shrinky
Switching sides.
to get those frags in their favor. The ending of the rounds, that's where High Five is struggling. The beginning of the round, they are getting those duels like the way they need to. They are using those utilities. Bitter is actually trying to dash towards people and still not good enough at this point of time. And the switch is here, and it's gonna be XRGB now only attacking with a 6-round lead. Who's gonna get the pistol round? They're gonna go on a jumping competition. Who can jump longer? Well, Cypher is the taller one, so he's jumping the highest, man. Science, don't blame me. Shinchan's gonna use his roadblocker, and that's gonna be Omen concussed up on mid, and he's gonna smoke out mid with his smoke, but the Jet pushes inside that. 0-2 will take out 1, but they are still there. Flashes out. Shinchan gets out of dodge. He tells that place is too dangerous for me. I need to get out of there. And Bitter will do the same along with him. Alpha here gets taken out by Zaps and Greeny. They have the side. They have B. But look at Bitter here. He's in between them, and no one yet knows about him. The plant is going down now. Shinchan. Now Shrinky will hear him on the other side of the wall, and he will take him out. Now Zaps here takes 0-2 down on the side. Vedant and Shrinky left alone in a 2v3. Vedant drops his boombot, goes for the information play. Breach uses his concussion to take out time. And Shrinky here comes in from B main, takes out Greeny, who was already on low HP.
Blinding.
Vedant going for the fight. Not yet in his favor. The time is ticking away. Drops another smoke, goes inside the smoke. Zaps takes out Vedant in the smoke. Shrinky will go for the frag onto Shinchan, but he knows it's lost. The fuse is gonna go off, but he will take 4 frags before getting out of the round. That's the 10th round in favor of XRGB. A 7th round, huge lead. XRGB needs 3 more to win this matchup and be one of the top 16, and High Five needs to survive. Needs to struggle a lot more, and it can't be relied on 0-2, who is on 23 frags, and all of them did not yet get into double digits. So ultimately it came down to that, the fragging game. That's where it all matters. I'm gonna say that High Five is doing a great job at actually using their utilities the way they need to But at the same time, 0-2 is doing it all alone with his arena, and he knows that he can frag out like that, and he's gonna get taken in location, and that's gonna still go for the frag. Dismisses himself out of the B main, and 0-2 will be taken out, but that Zerk comes in, and Shrinky is there to take out better.
One enemy
It's a
remaining.
2v3, and Vedant is left alone from High Five to defend. That frag was on point. The moment he got, like, the near side went away, he instantly got the frag. He instantly took down, he instantly used the dismiss and get the hell out of it there. And but the thing is, the Jet at the same time pushed onto him. That was better from XRGB. He will get taken out by Alpha, but in the meantime, he did take out 0-2. Now Zaps here takes out Vedant at the end, who's coming in from B main. No money left on High Five to do a buy. No money left for them to defeat against SMGs or rifles. XRGB confident enough to fight with these 3 Spectres, and they are not gonna upgrade this. But look at High Five, they are going for the buy. Even with no armors, they don't care. They will buy up and they will show some resistance that's gonna come in. Alpha is gonna be left alone on B. Alone, and there's Joy here from Market who's gonna help him out. City gets smoked out, Market gets smoked out by Zaps, and they are rushing on to B. That Paranoia is ready for them to push with. The smoke is there, and he's waiting for that timing. One showstopper comes in from either of the side on inside B man, and all of them will go down. Now Alpha will dash inside the site, and Bitter will already be there for him, and he's gonna get taken out. His head clean shaved by that Spectre bullet. Greeny here with that Phantom is gonna get a bit of tag from that cluster grenade. Bitter takes out Shrinky on site. Now it's a 2v4
One enemy remaining.
in favor of XRGB. And that's gonna be XRGB claiming their match point. And 0-2
Match point.
is not anymore useful. He did all he could. See, the way the last round went, I noticed something. When High Five knows that XRGB is right behind that wall, there are more than one player of them behind that wall. It doesn't make sense when you keep switching positions. I saw Alpha going out from the stairs on B side, and he's kept switching positions with someone else, which he wasn't comfortable with. But if a situation like this comes in, you don't have the time to think about how I'm gonna push in, where I'm gonna be. Wherever you are, you're gonna be there and fight it out. And Shrinky here with
Get out of my way.
being inside that cyber cage is gonna take out 2 of them with that judge, and that's all falling apart. The hope's gone. Joy is gonna take out Zaps. And that's High Five actually with the man advantage. Will this be a round for High Five? Are they gonna fight for the comeback that needs to happen for them to be on one of the
Last
top
player
16?
standing.
And Vedant here will take out Bitter, and Shin-chan comes back onto Catwalk, takes out 0-2, which was not needed for him. He did not have to go that aggressive. It's a 4v1 that was going on. Right, I'm gonna head over to Shin-chan. He's left alone with 55 HP. Moves towards B side. He's gonna use that concussion
30
to
seconds
give a
left.
bit of information that's not actually real. And Omen here tries to get the read, but he's got 20 seconds left. He needs to do something, and he needs to do something now. He won't have time to actually get to the site even. What is
One
happening?
enemy
What is he
remaining.
waiting for?
10 seconds left.
Will he have the time? He will have enough, and he's gonna go for the plant. Shinchan gets the frag onto Joy, and he still survives, and it's onto a 1v1. Just like he did last time, getting 3 frags and clutching it out, clinching the round away from High Five. It's gonna be a case of the same scenario. Shrink here coming out of market, not yet giving out any information, and now Shinchan will know where exactly he is. He won't flinch, he won't move back. And he is waiting for that time being, and he's gonna walk inside his crosshair. Perfect positioning coming in from Shinchan. A matchup and the victory for XRGB. A dominating performance coming in from the whole team. 0-2 trying his best to make it happen, but did not work out for High Five. Look at the scoreboard. 0-2 was the top fragger in that matchup. He had 4 first bloods and he did the thing that he could, but that was not enough, and High Five did not get more than 3 rounds. A good attempt from them, but again, you can't rely on one fragger to win a whole matchup. That's how XRGB was relying on teamwork and coordination at the same time. And we're going to be right back with the next matchup, which is going to be... Let me check for the next matchup. That's going to be IM against Alpha and Omega. That's from 6 p.m. Do not go anywhere, guys. This is the Valorant FirstGod Warzone tournament sponsored by TX and affiliated with Exit Lag. And we're going to be bringing you the best of the best Valorant action for this whole weekend. We're going to be back with the next matchup at 6 p.m. Stay tuned. And welcome back for the third matchup on day 4, the last day of qualifiers. And this is the Valorant FirstGod Warzone tournament sponsored by TX Crim, organized by Gamers the Bongo, and affiliate partner Exit Lag. And we're gonna have Alpha Omega defending and I am attacking on the first half. This is gonna. Alright, my apologies. I think I am's gonna be attacking and Alpha Omega is defending. That's the other way around. Is that? Alright, we have two duelists on both sides. Have a Brimstone in play. So Alpha Omega is attacking, right? I believe so. Now looking at the last matchup, that was a nice one. But in the meantime, at the end, it was 0-2, trying the best he can to make a difference, but he could not. And that was XRGB with their coordination, getting the matchup and qualifying to be one of the top 16. And we're going to be cancelling the freeze time. Kochikame on the aim main drops down a boom bot. There's going to be 3 people on the other side of that. Brimstone drops a smoke on garden. But there's no one there to actually take off the resistance. And there are going to be 3 people on A main, and Kochikame needs support. He's going to take out one, but will he be able to get the second one? Takes out one. Rhythm goes down. Goes for the second frag. Rob will take him out. Clean his head away. And Sinister here with the Z-Peak will get taken out by multiple members of IM. Lady Boner goes down to Under Heaven. Takes his Owl drone out and goes for the recon. And he's going to spot one of them out. Goes to take the bolt and he's going to spot all 4 of them. The rotation call is here. The whole team of IM is already defending on the side. It's a 3v4. Alpha Omega should think about a reposition and go to the other side, but they are not doing that. Shady S is going to take down Shomik. And Zeon here is going to trade back onto Shady S. Lady Boner still on the Under Heaven. Takes out Diablo. Spike gets dropped in the between, and it's a 1v2 for the Sova.
Left.
Rob here with 2 frags already on the round. Will he be able to do some more? Will he deal enough damage to make this round go in his favor? And he's going to be turning his back to the other side. Lady Bona gets taken out from his back. That's 10 seconds on the clock and he has no time.
10 seconds left.
King is going to be Under Heaven waiting. He has all the sound that he needs to. And he's going to get spotted out, but Rob will be too late and his head is going to get cleaned off. That's the first round in favor of IM. Alpha Omega still is thinking, what went wrong at the last round? Them waiting so long behind A main is the only thing that the information was already passed on.
Yes, this
To
should
the
go.
IM team, the rotation was there and it was a tough breach to make happen on the A
This is
side.
my spot.
Now King, along with the Rena, holding down B. And Shady S is going to get the information that there's no one outside B. The thing is happening somewhere else. But I see a problem on Team Alpha Omega. They are on pistols and Shady is going to take down 2 of them. Someone is going to go for the peak. Rob gets stuck on the wall. Kochikame gets the 3rd flag onto Shomik. And he's going to clean it up by taking down Rob. And that's the 2nd round for Team IM. Looking at the scoreboard now, Shady is at a good spot with a good amount of money. Now, IM is going for the buy, but due to what they bought last round, they don't have enough money to even get 2 rifles out in the matchup. And that's going to be 4 Spectres against 4 other Spectres. That's something weird I've seen in the 3rd round at a matchup. 2 rifles on both sides, 1 on each. Kochikame is going to drop the boom bot down on A main, gets no information, has the cluster grenade in hand, but decides to not use it. Well, heading over to number 6, that's going to be Z on Deadshot with his hand on the HUD, dropping down smoke. Shady S is going to take the first kill onto Rob, and he's going for more. Zeon will take him out, deny him the aggression that he's giving. The paranoia comes in from the Omen. Everyone's nearsighted. Deadshot here peeks out again, takes down one. There's another one on the other side.
Player standing.
Rena here gets taken out by Lady Boner and he gets zerged by members of IM, and that's the third round in favor of them. Shady is with some incredible aggression on mid and the fragging capability that he has. He's making that scoreboard getting lit by his frags, and that he's on fifth. He's on the fifth frag right now in 3 rounds. I think he made a difference. He's making a difference in the opening of the rounds, and that's all you want in a game of Valorant. Get the man advantage in the beginning of the round, and the round is most probably yours if you can hold it out and coordinate it.
Satchel out.
So Kochikame is gonna go for the jump,
Satchel out.
uses his satchels to move towards A main. The Deadshot has the information. He's gonna take out one. Deadshot doesn't even swing. Rob goes down without even knowing. Rhythm is gonna trade him out, but Sinister is there for the trade. And he's gonna start spamming inside the wall. Hides inside the smoke, but Rhythm is gonna spot him out, and it's a
Player
2v2
standing.
left. King comes for the flank. Lady Boner is already at catwalk waiting for Rhythm to peek out, and he's gonna do exactly that onto his crosshair, and he gets decapitated. That's the 4th round in favor of IM. A 4-round lead with no resistance coming in from Alpha Omega. Now I have a problem. I don't understand the reason why Alpha is holding out so much, because there is no need for it. They need to be aggressive so that they can deny the map control for the defenders, because if that what they are letting happen, it's not gonna go in their favor. Attackers need more ground on a map than the defenders, and it's your job to how do you say it, resist the defender's aggression so that you can take up more of the map control. And Kochikame with the showstopper is gonna take out Diablo, and he's gonna aggress and take out Rob too. B outside gets cleared by only the Rays. Lady Boner here.
Get out of my
Owl
way.
drones out, still catwalk, has no information of where the other 3 players are gonna be. Let's head over to number 4. That's Shady
One
S with
enemy
the
remaining.
judge, and he's gonna take out Xeon, dismisses himself. And they're getting demolished. They're moving too slow, they're shift walking too much, and they don't have any map control whatsoever in the beginning of the round, and the aggression and the momentum is with IM. I did not even see that showstopper, but it must have been incredible the way he just at the beginning of the round, within 10 seconds, took down 2 members of Alpha and Omega. That did a big impact on them.
For you, hermanita.
Shady with that Marshall
Camera taken out.
waits for the peak on middle. And he's just gonna spam through the smoke, gets no one, drops the Marshall and goes back onto the judge. Now Sinister inside beam and takes down 3 of them, Diablo, Rhythm and Showmik. He triples up and clears out B-main. There's no one left, and the
One
Brimstone
enemy remaining.
Deadshot is gonna be outside B-main, gets taken out by Lady Boner. It's not working out for Alpha and Omega yet, but you never know when the tides might change. You never know when they have that momentum, and IM is backing off. But right now, IM is dominating the matchup, and all the rounds are actually finishing within the first 30 seconds. As much as I want that to not happen, it feels like Alpha and Omega don't have any counter to that. And now they're gonna stack up on A main, and Kochikame is here with his boombot. He's gonna get the information that people are there. The boombot goes off. Sinister takes down both of them. The Brimstone uses his ultimate, but deals a bit of damage to the Omen only, and they're all gonna be on the other side of the smoke. Kochikame spams through the smoke, gets him. Oh my god, what a spade transfer coming in from Kochikame on the A main, and no one is ready for his aggression through that smoke. When Alpha and Omega is taking up map control, IM is already on that control. So the frags are going on the favor of IM. I believe they are going to have the aim superiority over here. Now the morale is not that good right now on Alpha and Omega, but they still need to be aggressive to actually gain something, and looks like A site is left open by IM. But they are still shift walking. They are still waiting for the aggression to come. That's never gonna come in where they are holding. Kochikame takes out mid link and the information is relayed. There's no one on B. They have to be outside A. Diablo here, he's gonna get the first frag and Sinister is gonna take him out. Bulldog is not gonna be damaging enough to take out
No
Sinister.
hard feelings.
King is gonna take out Rhythm at the same location and Kochikame goes for the frag onto Rob and he gets taken out. Uses that
enemy
satchel to go behind that shot and he's gonna take him out and King comes in and takes that frag away from him.
Work of art.
Incredible movement from Kochikame and the snap onto Brimstone. He is making it all happen. The highlight reel is underway by IM.
Gun here.
Looking at the scoreboard, it's Sinister, Kochi, and Shady. They don't give
Satchel out.
anything about what happens. See, Kochikame is ready with the satchel. He's gonna double satchel, showstopper, uses it, but does no damage. It was too close. The smoke blocked his vision and he couldn't see anything.
One enemy
Diablo will
remaining.
get traded out by King. And it's such a fast rounds are happening. They are not giving any quarter to Alpha and Omega. They want to finish it up as fast as they can. A 9-0 scoreboard. I am in a lead of 9 rounds. All on the shoulder of Kochi, Sinister and King. Shady here, being the duelist, doesn't even have to do anything. But when it's needed, he knows how to perform and he knows how he needs to react. And all of the team IM is going to stack up at middle and they are going to be aggressive again.
Satchel out.
Now where they're going to go? Paranoia drops out on mid link. Kochikame goes in for the satchel towards mid. That's going to be one frag in favor of Alpha and Omega. They do have the man advantage right now. Rob goes for the peak again.
Found them.
But Sinister using that Sheriff, trolling it out. And Hunter's Fury is going to take out Rob, who was already tagged.
Spike planted.
Spike goes down on A side. It's a retake 2v3.
One enemy remaining.
And now this Shady S goes down. 1v3 for Lady Boner. But does he have a gun with him? He should, right? Why is he using his ghost? He goes for the first peek and Diablo is gonna outplay him with that Vandal, and that's gonna be a first round for Alpha and Omega. It's not the end of the world. They still have some rounds that they can get and the defense is still here. The other half that is actually gonna make a difference. The momentum was always there in the IM's favor, and I think they did troll this round out. 8-round lead in the favor of IM, and Kochikame with that Odin and a cluster grenade in his hand is gonna throw it out. That grenade won't do some damage, but not good enough. Rhythm is gonna stay up on top of that wall, takes out Kochikame with that Odin, and they are slowly aggressing towards A, and the rotation comes in. Now, Sinister here is coming from T-spawn, and King with that Odin is gonna take out the Sage. Shomik here answers back with a frag onto King. Lady Boner takes him out at the same time. Now Sinister comes back in from the T-spawn, and that's gonna be Diablo and Rob left
Last player
in a
standing.
2v1, and now Sinister with that Odin is gonna come towards Amen, but Diablo needs to pick the spike up still, and he's gonna be right in front of him. He got it ready. He has the lineup ready. Diablo swings back, jiggles it out, and he's not gonna be there. Picks up the spike, goes for the plant straight up. That's a safe plant inside generator, and Sinister won't be able to do anything,
Spike
but he
planted.
TPs inside the side.
Last
He spots
player
them out.
standing.
Sinister takes one, but Rob will answer back with that same Odin that they gave him. It's gonna be the second round
Last
for Alpha and
round
Omega,
in
and
the
the
half.
switch is gonna be there after one round. A 7-round lead on IM. Throws away 2 rounds. Still they have a huge lead. And they're back on the buy. Shady S with that operator is gonna be up on middle. Kochikame again on A main with that cluster grenade. Rob here lining up his recon bolt for the side.
Go get him.
people get spotted on A main from IM, and Rob here moving back with that Odin for any flank coming in. We're gonna head over to number 1, Kochikame. He's gonna be up against
Satchel out.
4 or 5 of their members. Now Rhythm is down to 50 HP after that tag. And Shady here with that jumping operator thing, whatever he did, is gonna get taken out. Now Kochikame is gonna go down without a frag. And Sinister is still here, but a headshot from Xeon is gonna take him out. Upon Heaven, Lady Boner here with that Odin still alive on site. King is there to support him, and he's gonna go for that
Last
Odin
player
spray. One gets
standing.
taken out. Diablo still trades back.
My allies.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my god, that Odin is so accurate right now.
I got it.
Lady Boner gets the spray, but it's not gonna be the thing. It's not gonna connect with Rhythm, and he's gonna have 100 HP using that Sage heal, and he's gonna go straight to B. Doesn't give any time or any thinking about it, and he goes back to A now. A
30
change
seconds
of
left.
plans. And the opponent is with a knife in his hand. He's still coming in, doesn't switch to a gun. Now he does, and Rhythm will have the positioning, and he will take out Lady Boner. That's the 3rd round in Alpha Omega's favor, and the 6th round lead for
Switching
IM.
sides.
IM now on the attacking side. They go for 4 ghosts. That's a huge damage to the economy if you ask me, but 5 ghosts in their favor. No frenzies yet, and Diablo is going to carry the only frenzy of the game. Now কি এম ছেলেটার, উড়তে উড়তে ছেলেটার পিছনে গিয়ে 180 মেরে ছেলেটাকে হেডশট মেরে দিল। Apologies for the inconvenience, but some technical difficulties made the stream go down, and we are back. The scoreboard's gonna be in favor of IEM. They still have the 7-round lead on Team Alpha and Omega, and we're gonna begin with the matchup. I'm gonna ask them if they are ready or not, and then we're gonna unpause the matchup for them.
Hello?
They're gonna put up the wall on mid link, and there's a double dart coming in on Catwalk, and Diablo's gonna go down to 6 HP. Now he needs to fall back, and the A push is coming in from A main. King is gonna already be on the side. Kochikame takes out Rob, and he's gonna go inside Garden and get as much ground as he can in the meantime. Someone's gonna be waiting in the glass room, but look at that coordination
enemy
coming in from
remaining.
both the angles. And that's gonna be IEM taking up their match point, and Shomik is gonna be left alone, and he gets taken out by Kochikame too. 24 frags on Kochikame, incredible movement, awesome
Match
aim,
point.
and what a skill level that he's on. I believe IEM was not matched up with the right opponents, but at the same time, I'm gonna say Alpha and Omega are trying whatever they can to counter the aggression that's coming in from IEM, but they are just not winning the duels that they need to, and that's the thing that is mattering at the end of the round. Even though the frags are coming in at the beginning, they can't close out the round, and King is gonna be setting up that camera for B information. Gonna get taken out by the Jet on site, and Kochikame goes onto the side. Lady Bonnet uses his Hunter's Fury to take down Rhythm, and the site is theirs.
Spike
A
planted.
double bolt on the corner, and the Sova takes down another one. Sinister
Gunner.
getting that frag onto Rob, but gets taken out by Xeon. The match point is here. The match is about to end, and no, that's Alpha and Omega saying we are not done yet. We're gonna still try and give you guys the competition that you need. And it's gonna be Shady S taking down Shomik. That shot comes out from Market, does a bit of damage onto Cypher, and King is gonna fall back onto Boathouse.
One enemy remaining.
And he gets
One enemy remaining.
tagged by the Cypher Cyber Cage. He's left alone, and that shot is gonna get the last frag and the fourth one on his name. And it's gonna be the 5th round for Alpha and Omega. The clock was close, but I had the confidence that it's gonna get diffused. So I already called it 5th round, but later on I was thinking, okay, the fuse is going away. Are they gonna lose this? They did not, as a matter of fact, and now it's the 7th round lead is still in place. IM needs to win just one more. Being victorious and being on the top 16, the fight is still on.
You know what to do.
In the meantime, Deadshot is gonna drop down a smoke on mid link, and that's aim in blocked off at the beginning, and people are moving towards Catwalk. The smoke comes down onto Garden. Deadshot will molly it out, heading over to Diablo with all the resistance, but King and Sinister will take both of them down. Sinister takes another one onto Rob.
One enemy remaining.
Shady here takes the last guy on side, and this is Deadshot
I
left
know
alone in a
exactly
1v5, and all hopes are lost, and that's gonna be IEM going for the plant. Deadshot takes down one, but Sinister will clean
Attackers
him up,
win.
and that's victory for IEM. Alpha Omega, an incredible attempt to be on their level, but they could not be. The fragging went in the way of IEM, the rounds, and Kochikame's incredible performance that made the difference in the beginning of the matchup. And that's gonna be the 3rd match ended. IEM moves on to be one of the top 16. And again, thank you for the sponsor of the event, TX Crim, who actually made all this happen. And this is gonna be the last match which is left for day 4 of the qualifiers. And we're gonna move on to the 2nd round of elimination from the next schedule. Don't go anywhere, guys. This is Normad. I'm gonna bring you guys the last matchup in a bit of time. Stay tuned.